we begin with what is undoubtedly good news, but also a report that has brought heartbreak to many. 2 more freed hostages have been received by Israel just in the last hour or so, with more expected tonight. Latest pictures showing Red Cross trucks carrying the hostages released by Hamas arriving at the Rafah crossing, the border between Gaza and Egypt. This becomes the 6th and final release of hostages in this manner, that pre-agreed list with a truce agreement set to expire later on this evening. The United States saying all eyes are on Hamas for a last-minute extension. Now, among the incentives, more aid arriving with destroyed communities in Gaza, a lifeline for those desperately in need.
We're very tired, and our children are tired as well. We're displaced. We leave our children behind us in the schools. We keep searching under the rubble for some clothes for our children. We don't want this. We need a ceasefire.
But amid all this, there is also a devastating claim by Hamas fighters that 10-month-old hostage Kfir Bibas, looked for in each release, was previously killed in the Israeli bombing campaign. Hamas claiming the baby died along with his 4-year-old brother Ariel and his mother Shiri. Israeli officials saying they're working hard to verify this claim. It's a complex and terrible blow for that family and for Israel, if confirmed, which will likely be chalked up as ultimately another horrific consequence of the 7th of October terror attacks by Hamas. Also, more details emerging of the scale of the destruction caused by Israel's weeks-long retaliation, bombardment and offensive of the Strip. The UN saying 80% of Gazan civilians have been forced from their homes. As many as 15,000 Palestinians have been killed, the overwhelming majority non-combatants, and 40% of them children, according to Palestinian health authorities deemed reliable by the UN. And many of Gaza's 2 million-plus civilians are now crammed into southern Gaza, with Israeli defence forces telling them to move to an ever smaller strip of land or face destruction. So the concerns remain that if the truce does come to an end and the fighting does resume, the cost will once again be shocking, making those desperate negotiations for a truce extension a bigger deal, even whispers of a real ceasefire, all the more vital.